Okay, picture this. It's 2 a.m. and you can't get any kind of sleep. Your house is completely quiet and your phone is on not to disturb mode. Also, your brain is not doing anything productive. Your brain is not panicking or not screaming or anything like that. It's just full. It is like your head have a million open tabs at once, none of which you can close, and they are mildly important, but at the same time completely useless. And honestly, that was my life way far too long. I wasn't stressed exactly and I wasn't anxious, I was just stuck. Every day felt like an autopilot. I would wake up every day and just go through the check boxes and do the bare minimum that I have to do. And at the same time, all my thoughts, all my plans, all my creative ideas, they just gathered somewhere behind my head and they were making my head full. And in the end, my brain didn't have capacity to think about the new things. It was too busy to hold on the old things. It's like a really weird feeling. You are living a life from a completely different dimension where you're doing everything, but at the same time, you are not moving forward enough. So if you are new here, hi, my name is Lauris, and I used to live the safe, normal life, go to work, check the boxes, and be responsible adult. And now eventually I realized that when I was surviving, I didn't create anything. I wasn't exploring. I didn't do the things that I really want to do. I was just surviving. So when I decided to build a filmmaking business from scratch, I thought I was ready to create. But my brain, my poor cluttered brain was like, nope, not today. First of all, you have to deal with the chaos that is going on here. And then one night I grabbed the notebook, not to journal, not to write Instagram worthy quote or process the emotions, only just to unload. And there was the fun part. The first thing that I wrote was completely nonsense, something truly ridiculous. But the thing is, the nonsense worked because I used the notebook like a trash can. I dumped everything out of my brain. I wrote everything down. My ideas, emotions, small victories, complaints, or just random thoughts. Nothing needed to make sense. Nothing needed to be polished. The point was to clear my brain, at least just for a bit, so it makes more space for the new things that I want to do. And yeah, once I did that, suddenly I had space in my brain. Not like super hyper productive brain or brilliant ideas or something, just space to think, space to imagine, and space to finally create. And that's where the autopilot started to fade. I wasn't just surviving the day, I could start experimenting. I could take tiny experiments, and I noticed that small ideas that I was ignoring for a long time just because my head was full. And I started to enjoy the work again, not like before, just doing all the necessary minimal thing. I started to enjoy it. It's not a magic, it's not a perfect system, but it's real and it works. So if your head is full, if you're living your life on autopilot, and if your brain doesn't have a space for you to think about things that you actually want to do, maybe all you need is just a place to put all your clutter, just for a little while. And if you want more honest, fun, and no bullshit stories about building a creative life without burnout, hit subscribe, because I'm figuring this out on slightly ridiculous, messy, and very real step at a time. Trust me, it's more fun than it looks. See ya!